What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Chasing Trophies. Today we are out at a buddy's of mine's house and he's got his own little backyard track. We've been kind of working on this for about a year. Him and his buddies have done a lot of this. We just recently came out here and built this driver stand here. I was supposed to show up last night, but I showed up a little too late. I was out of town, but I was going to come here and help them out. But they put out 1, 2, and 3 light posts. We can do this at night. We all work at a shop. Not the same shop, but we're all in the automotive industry, so we get off for like 5, 6 o'clock, and sun's already going down. So, but with the track change comes a different track surface. Taking this opportunity to teach you guys how to glue up a set of tires, because we're moving from this surface, nice and slick, to very low bite surface. So we need these pins. I've already glued up a set of pins for my 2-wheel buggy. Pins and ribs. It's the style you want out here. I got pins in the rear, pins in the front. For the 4-wheel, these are all Proline Holeshots. These are Holeshots, and these are also Holeshots. And then these are the Proline ribs. We run an M3, some soft compound. This is gonna be a good medium. You really can't go wrong with some softs. Some things you're gonna need. These are JConcepts brand tire rubber bands. You can honestly probably just use some normal rubber bands. I got these from Staples. Pretty tight. They're pretty tight. I'm using AKA tire glue. You can use Proline, you can use whatever. This is just what they had at the time. You want, I don't know if you will even be able to read this. Where is it? There it is. Thin. You want the thin. You do not want thick. Don't go out and get the Loctite glue that's like gel. Don't get the gels. Get the thin. Gels do not stick very well. These are optional. I prefer to vent my tires. They are already actually vented on the rim, but a lot of racers like to vent them on the tire as well. And you want to put them perpendicular to the wheels and the tires. So we're just gonna pop 2 in there. I generally do it on the side with the dot. Just pick a good spot. If your tires are directional, you really need to pay attention to what you're doing here. These are not directional tires. And then what you're going to want to do is take some alcohol, simple green. If I'm at home and I have everything that I could want, I like to do Dawn dish soap, put these under the sink and just clean everything. Once you clean these up with like Dawn dish soap, it's a whole new tire. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the mold release off of here and here where the bead is, and you're going to also want to do that to these. I've already done these, but you want to clean inside these ridges here. Maybe take some sandpaper if you want. You really don't have to in 10 scale. That's a big thing in 8 scale. Do some sandpaper. People sand around here, and the people will sand around here, but these will do just fine for right now. If you're out at the track, alcohol is awesome, or just some simple green on a rag will also do you good. You can see that coming off. Nasty stuff. That's why I like to do Dawn dish soap mainly, because it's you can be sure you got everything. ISO is really good too because it just dries faster. You don't have to deal with it too much. Do it a couple times, go around either side. Just do it, keep it going, and you really can't get too clean. You don't want these flying off in the middle of a race. Something that I'm new to, these open style foam tires. This is a lot. These are used a lot in these very loamy off-road style tracks because of all the deep divots and things on stuff like beach hobbies. Their surface is just so smooth, so you want that compact foam. There's stability reasons. People who win do it, that's why I do it. You want to shove this foam in there. I like to roll it around my hand like this. As you see, there's a little hump here. It's not all sitting right. So I'll stick my fingers in here, do this. That'll oftentimes stretch it all out. Hump's still a little bit there. It's kind of a massage. Get it where you want it to be. Boom. That was good. Take the other one. I fold it like that. Put it in the hole. These are reused wheels off of another set of tires that were wasted, so I just cut it all off. That's why you see a little bit of rubber in here. So like I said, holes. Holes. You want to make them perpendicular. Actually, hold on. Let me clean this off just one more time. I've already done it, but I'm going to do it again. Just so that this mounting surface is proper. Because I don't want these to fly off during a race. And I know you don't either. So I gotta show you it right. Take your holes, top and bottom, left and right. Shove it all in there. What I like to do is I'll push back on it like this to get the foam kind of out of the way, because sometimes that'll make it sit weird. And I pull it back up like this, kind of get the seat back right in that little pocket. And then you can see in there it's nice, sitting in there nicely. Push it back again to the front. Not enough to peel the back off, but again, pull it up there, pull it forward, massage it. You want it sitting in that pocket real good. I massage it again, just like I did with it out of the rim. Make sure there's no lumps, bumps. And it looks right. That's how you want it to look. Cool. So with your glue, you're gonna want these little glue tips. You can buy these off any hobby shop store. Just look up glue tip. If you go on Amazon and look up dental tips, I'm not really sure what these are used for, but apparently they're in the dental industry. They go on the end of a syringe or some sort of water squirter. I bought 100 of these for $10. They're generally 5 for $5. So I got a whole bunch. I like to use them, and just basically after every bead or almost every tire, I just throw them away. Don't have to worry about them anymore, because I will probably not use 100 in a long time. I like it where the tip, because it's got a bend to it, I like it facing this way, elongated with the bottle. So you take your band, stretch it over top, I like to angle it about like maybe 1/4 of an inch from the lip. What this is going to allow you to do is peel this back, and you can get your glue in there. See how it goes right back? So these are awesome. You need these. These little rubber bands here, in a pinch they may work, but they're definitely not as tight as these JConcepts bands. But you can still peel it back. Yeah, that's not the best in the world. In a pinch, if you're learning and you're on a budget, these may work. Maybe you can double up with another one. Highly suggest spending the money on these though. Anyway, you're gonna peel it back, and you're gonna want to put it here on this flat surface here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna put just a few drops, kind of run it around, seat it back. You don't want to put pressure on the tip, because I've done that and it'll rip the tip right off the bottle, and you're not going to be happy about that, because then you're going to glue all over your tread. Nobody wants that. Look how shaky my hands are. Look at that. Uh-oh, get back in there, get back in there. Alright, looks like I made it all the way back around. So then what I do is, since the bottom is now attached, I just peel it back just enough to see that little lip there. And I'll put glue in that lip as well, just nice and gently. It's gonna squirt up there. Just do that all the way around. So that way I'm using both the bottom and the side to glue the tire to the rim. That way, if I had missed anything before, now the side's got me covered. And I like to do just a little dribble around the back here. Why are my hands so shaky? Just the tiniest little bead right around the surface. This stuff can sometimes be hard to find. Zip kicker, super good stuff. Just spray it. Boom. Now she's locked in. This stuff instantly dries that super glue, so you don't even have to worry. Peel that off. See that lump? Massage that out. I'll let that sit for a minute. I'll move on to the next one. If you're super new to this, start on the back side. That way you don't ruin the glue bead up on the front, and then you can hopefully learn mistakes on the back, apply to the front. It'll look more factory. Two beads done. All right, we'll move on back to the first one. I like to push this back again, to push the rim in, pull the tire out. Wrap her up. And you will not get this first try. You're gonna be struggling for a little bit, or maybe you're a god, who knows. But I'm gonna take this tip out. It's already got glue all over the tip. Probably can't really see that. Those tips will fill up easily, and then they're kind of toast. Some people prefer not to use these tips at all. In my short experience of doing these tires, I really don't know how people do it without them. You want to be mindful of those holes there, because you don't want to get glue in that. You can ruin these open cell foams very quickly with this type of glue. I just blow on this and it dries right up. Boom, that's one done. Massage the foam a little bit, make it all uniform. it back, push it forward, push it back, push it forward. Boom. I still let them cure for a little bit because the glue that's totally on the inside there does not get touched by the zip kicker, so it's not going to be cured on the inside. Got one last to do. Boom. And that, you guys, is how to glue up some tires. You're ready to hit the track now. If you guys stayed this long, leave a like, hit subscribe. If you guys learned something, throw it down in the comments. If you guys have anything else to teach any other people, leave that down in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching. See you guys in the next video.